easily my best pitcher. If they still lets me, I'll give me basically all righties.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. James Paxton gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettit. Paxton occasionally 97.
And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 1 for 3. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Boyd is there, 1 away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Wendell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare.
Ball 4.
He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Blake Snell starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by the strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 0-2 once more is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it heat.
Line hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Hey now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Drilled on the ground to short. The second for run. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So here is Avisail Garcia, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got a 3-for-5 line. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
3-0 to him now. And that's in there, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Strike taken up in the zone. Popped him up. Boyd waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The set and the 2-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The set and the 2-2. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Roll, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
0-2, here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge ranging back on the warning track. He makes. Now in the box, Luke Voigt. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Sliding into the box, Gary Sanchez. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's had success, 6 for 14. He's also hit 3 home runs. So far this year against Southpaws, Sanchez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Swing and miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Right there, you can't get the score. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. That'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voigt is there to make the catch, and the side is...
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
No ball. Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And he is in there.
The right fielder,
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. That'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this debut.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count. And if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Pham has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Next for Tampa Bay. The center fielder.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. And this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fouled away. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. First offering on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-1 game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the time run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on deck circle.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Duffy, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And he'll just make the tag himself. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Wow.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Austin Romine comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way, and he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Tulowitzki leads off first with 1 away. A big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kiermaier looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Flying out of the ballpark there.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Popped up. Choi calls for it, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, all even now at 4 apiece. Now with the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the... Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
So striding in, Guillermo Heredia. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
0-2.
And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
For Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
And he fouls this one off. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball towards second. And this is taken for the out. One left.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Smash.
Now batting, the first
So
baseman.
here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Wendell charging in on it, and quickly there are 2 away. Now batting, Gary Sanchez.
Hitter.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Sanchez.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tries. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. Two and two.
Playing 2 balls.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Dylan Vincences is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68. Dylan.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to review it.
So he racks up a swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ji-Man Choi goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Joey Wendell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Holy stop.
The third base.
Striding in, Matt Duffy. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The left fielder.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Tommy Pham is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and a perfect time for the slurve there. It's 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Oliver Drake gets the call from the pen to take over on the.
Pitching for the Rays. Number 47. Oliver Drake.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game. But he ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Duffy. And that's the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankees 7th. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
What is this thing?
Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count, 3-2. He's set the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one.
Punches him out looking at the fastball. Mike Zunino becomes the first out of the inning. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-1 the count now. Inside and low, 2-1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, designated hitter, Guillermo Heredia.
The 0-1 on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Guillermo Heredia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Kolarek,
1 ball,
6'3". Inch left-hander. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Aaron Judge will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The right fielder.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the wind, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 4. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right?
Tulowitzki ranges to his left. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No ball.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And that will bring up Joey Wendell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And the Voit takes care of him, and Diego Castillo enters to do the pitching in best case.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 63, Diego.
First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This will end up foul. It's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is.
Leading off to the base, the third
Aroldis
baseman,
Chapman takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Skied down the left field line. Stanton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the... Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. This game's all tied at 4.
For the Yankees, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of man. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him on. It's 1-1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Belted high in the air out to left. Sam going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. There goes Torres off the first. Pitch inside. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy. The windup and the 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. T.D. Gregorius will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Defensive team for the Yankees. Now playing shortstop.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
T.D. Gregorius.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Shot toward right center. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1.
That's a strike.
And he takes strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Voigt takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge under it, and he makes the catch for.
Your
Chaz
attention,
Rowe
please.
takes over now to start
Now
the
pitching
home
for
11th,
Tampa
and
Bay.
he's looking to get this one to
Number
the
52,
visiting 12th.
Chaz Rowe.
He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number
Digging in
79.
now, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and right into the shift. Adames picks it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Yeah.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Here's the 2-1. 3-1.
We all know this guy.
Two out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll play at least one more. Chad Green gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 57.
Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bump him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kevin Kiermaier becomes the first out of the inning. Slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Count even now at 1-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the third baseman, Matt Duffy. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1 on the Voit, an inning-ending double play. Standing in, Luke Voit, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Playing 11.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
12.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now
at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 offering. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's taken for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tommy Pham becomes the first out of the inning. Line drive to left. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Settling in now, Avisail Garcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. The payoff pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Bolt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Emilio Pagan enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pagan, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Come off the bench now. He'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-2 now. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Now batter.
A big spot here, and stepping in, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Chad
Green
gets the win in relief.